Three West Coast states are banding together to form a new public health partnership.
California, Oregon, and Washington say this new alliance will be based on science and not politics and will guarantee people access to vaccines if they want them. And KCAL's Gio Insignares is walking us through the details on how all of this is going to work. Gio.
A lot of dots to connect here, Pat. Rutabaga, good evening to you both. The three states, or I should say the governors of those three states, called this a response to what they describe as the Trump administration's destruction of the CDC. They say they want to provide people with consistent vaccine guidance, even as turmoil grows inside the nation's top public health agencies.
The three Democratic governors, Gavin Newsom of California, Tina Kotek of Oregon, and Bob Ferguson of Washington, are forming a new public health partnership aimed at preserving access to vaccines.
I work in healthcare, so I hope that it does make a little bit of a difference in that sense.
The state leaders say the CDC has been politicized under President Trump and Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., warning that the federal government is putting ideology over science.
It's kind of sad, too, because, you think we'd rely on the science and not people's fears, and we'd go by what we know versus all the fears about what we don't know.
In a joint statement, the governors vowed to safeguard public health and base vaccine guidance on evidence and trust. The alliance will coordinate immunization guidelines across the three states, while each crafts its own strategies under shared principles.
I think that the idea of bringing together these states as a bloc and providing consistent guidance is going to be very helpful.
Dr. Anne Ramoyne with the UCLA Fielding School of Public Health says the lack of clear federal guidance has created confusion, leaving states and counties to set their own rules. The Health Alliance is happening as Florida today announced its plans to become the first state to eliminate vaccine mandates.
We need to end it. It's the right thing to do. And it'll be wonderful for Florida to be the first state to do it.
The news also comes as California is in the middle of a summer COVID wave, with cases, hospitalizations, and test positivity rates climbing across the state. Wastewater data now shows high viral levels, prompting some health officials to recommend masks indoors again until transmission eases.
I would like to see us become a healthier United States.
Experts warn that inconsistent messaging makes it harder for the public to know what to do, that politicizing public health only deepens the problem, and that weakening the foundations will only lead to more frequent surges.
A virus or an infection anywhere is potentially an infection everywhere, and it doesn't respect county borders or state borders, much less national borders.
Well, Kennedy is scheduled to testify before the Senate Committee on Finance Thursday morning. It'll be in a hearing titled The President's 2026 Healthcare Agenda. Guys, I'll send it back to you.